I'm joined with Margate assistant manager Adam Flanagan after Margate's 0-0 draw at home against Herne Bay. Adam, 3 draws in a row now in the league. What are your thoughts on this game in particular?
I felt like it wasn't dissimilar to our first home game against East Grimstead. I felt as an overall, the performance was quite positive, but there was one element missing, which was a goal, unfortunately.
What do you think is not clicking on the pitch? Obviously, there's 2 games in the league now where we've failed to score. We did get the 2 goals against Ashford, but what's not clicking with the team at the moment?
I just think we're missing that little bit of ruthlessness in the opposition's 18-yard box, probably. I do think teams are coming here and defending quite well, but I think the longer the game goes on, the more frustration probably builds within the team at the moment, and that probably is because everyone's so desperate to want to do well and to want to win. And I think we said to the players after the game that if we keep on creating the chances that we're creating, we've had 17 efforts at goal today, 3 on target, which is not probably good enough for the amount that we had. That won't last the whole season. You can't create that many opportunities and not score, and I think it's only a matter of time until we do start scoring, and once we've started scoring, then I think things will settle a little bit, and then we'll really start to push on.
Yeah, like you say, 17 chances created today, only the 3 on target, but do you take that as a positive that we are creating these chances? It's now just narrowing it down to getting that final touch?
Yeah, I think it's just, like I say, it's we probably need a deflected goal to go in or something like that, just to settle everyone, especially at home. But I think goals are coming. It's going to be a long season. We're only 3 games into it. I think we've got a good group of players, and I think our attacking players will start scoring, and when they do that they'll be off and running. And I think defensively we're really tight at the moment. Second clean sheet in the league, which is really positive, and the defensive side are doing their bit, and as the games progress, I'm sure our forwards will start clicking in and they'll do their bit, and over the course of the season you'll find periods of time where the defensive element will be nice and tight, and maybe it's more difficult for us to score, and there'll be times when we'll score freely and maybe our defensive will not be as tight. So it's the players understanding that, it's dealing with their frustrations, it's ultimately understanding that performance, like Ben said, performance is key, and if we keep on playing well and performing well, then the more positive results will come.
Just want to touch on Harvey Brand and Brandon Davey in the midfield. Obviously 2 new boys coming in. You personally have worked with Harvey last season at Ashford. How impressed are you with both of those, and how well they managed to click so early on?
Yeah, I think they've done really well. I think they complement each other excellently. I think they'll get better as well as they understand each other's game more. I know we've had pre-season, but my belief it's the competitive games that brings the opportunity to understand each other to a higher level. So I think the performance has been really high. They've played against 3 in their most games, and they've not. Teams haven't looked like they've had an extra body in central areas, so that's impressive from them. We log the data in terms of distance covered, and the 2 of them are always at the top. So it's given us a really good platform in midfield to push on. I think Harvey over the last few games has started getting into the box, which is an element of his play that I think, again, as the team understand one another even more, he'll add, and I think we've seen today, the last 2 games he's been very close to scoring. I think that will start to happen, and even again first half Brandon's had 2 good efforts at goal that their keepers saved well, so I think really pleased with them too, and looking forward to seeing how they develop and their understanding with one another as the season progresses.
We do move forward to Saturday now, back in FA Cup action, the first round qualifiers against Hayes and Yedding here at Harstown Park. What are we expecting from Hayes and Yedding Saturday?
Well, I think from looking, they're a team in the equivalent of our division. We've had someone go and watch them today, so we'll get some information back from them, and we'll assess that and develop training around the threats we think they might offer. But ultimately, like I say, the big thing for us is just to continue tweaking and improving on our style of play, being a threat going forward as we have been, and just maybe keep on practicing that final element that's been missing, which has been goals.
Perfect. Cheers, Adam.
Lovely. Cheers. Thank you.